First, she adds competition. It gets a lot more competitive to get in the starting 11 with Bia there. We all know the quality that she brings. She's a very crafty player, and it's not that she's good for herself, but also for everybody else around her. Anytime when she's on the field, it just allows the other players to expose their creativity a little bit more when they combine with her. She allows them to get in good positions to be dangerous as well. So we're happy that after several months she's back healthy and ready to go.
How much can she go in this game, and what's her kind of limit in bringing her back?
I mean, she's available for selection, and we'll decide everything in a little bit.
And then with Utah, it just seems like a much more dangerous team than even a year ago this time. What about them is dangerous for you guys, and what we have to pay attention to?
So one thing about Utah that I really personally respect, but I know that we as a team respect, is the fact that they were able to establish their philosophy very quick, and that what they're all about, and they stand by it. They're very brave team, and build attacks very methodical, very technical players. But also dangerous attacking. When you have Mina Tanaka and Ali Sentnor and now Bianca St. George, that makes a dangerous team. So we're obviously very confident in our abilities, but also very cautious with a team like Utah, who I believe has the ability to compete and be successful against any team in the league.
Coach, I have a kind of non-match related question for you. You recently reached your 200th game, all competitions, obviously in NWSL. I've gotten to be there for a lot of them. You've had different stints, different teams, but when you think about 200 matches, some of them made history. What sticks out to you across the span? That's a lot of matches, but what sticks out?
First, I'm very thankful that I was able to coach for 200 matches in this league. Arguably one of the best leagues in the world, and to get some success in that is also it's also very fulfilling and satisfying. I was also blessed to be surrounded with great staff, great people in the organizations, but also with some great players, amazing players, and some of them who are not playing this game anymore, but I'm still friends with. So altogether, it's been a great experience. The first 100 were probably a little more successful than the second 100, so hopefully we can repeat that in the 201 and on.
Well, you're on trend for that, so we're good. Another one, I feel like your phone has probably been ringing off the hook lately with all the call-ups that we're seeing. Just how proud are you of the constant development, and I want to specifically ask, if you don't mind, about Alana getting herself back in that mix.
Yes, first as a team we want to be successful. We do anything possible to be successful and win games, win trophies. But in order to do that, we have to develop the players individually, and we do a lot on the individual development of the players. The staff that we have are doing an amazing job and spend a lot of time individually with players, whether it's on the field, off the field, training, small group trainings, individual training, videos from their national teams too, videos from teams that have previously they've been on. Like we look at anything possible that we believe can help the players develop them as players for this team, but also for their respective national teams. We want to pride ourselves in that, and we want to know. We want the players that are coming to this team to know that we will help them achieve their goals. We will help them achieve their dreams, and I'm sure that a lot of them dream to play for their national team for as long as possible. Now, specifically about Alana, I'm so happy about her because when we first got Alana, she was in a very tough situation, or I would say in a stage of her career that was probably not a stage that she ever wants to go back to. I don't think she was at her best or anywhere near her best. And then from the moment she came here, we could see that she was progressing and getting better to the point where she is one of the best defenders now in the league. And I'm glad that the national team coaches are also realizing that and are giving her an opportunity to showcase her abilities with the national team. Thank you.
Vlatko, through 2 games with Lorena, you brought her in. She's had a couple big saves in both matches. What has really stood out to you from not just her performances, but the way she goes about training and how she's fit in with this squad?
First, the first thing that stood out was her comfort and composure that she has in front of the goal. But then the confidence that she brings to the back line, every save that she made, every time she came out to pick up a cross, whether it's a run of play or a set play, it gives confidence to the back line and to the rest of the team. It's been amazing so far. Hopefully she continues doing what she's been doing in these last 2 games and get even better from there.
5 goals through the first 2 matches, but I'm sure as a coach, you'd still like to see that attack be maybe a little bit more clinical with some of the chances that you guys are creating?
Yes, I don't want to sound unthankful if I say that we deserve more and we should score more goals because we create the opportunities to score. Our expected goals is number 1 in the league, and it's also higher than the goal score. So hopefully in the rest of the season we're going to be able to get some of those opportunities or score in more of those opportunities.
And we just spoke with Haley, obviously new to town, new to the team, and still being a younger player. How much have you seen her grown already in these roughly 2 months she's been here, just being around some of these more veteran players in attack?
She's doing a tremendous job. It's not easy to come from a different team into this team and to break in the first 20 just to dress or to get minutes in any game. It's a highly competitive team. It is a team that already has established the identity and the principles, and she has to learn that in a very short period of time. And in same time, she has to showcase her abilities. So we're very proud of her at the point where she's at right now, but we think that she's going to be even better going forward.
Hello, Coach. So 2 wins is a great start for the season, but in terms of improvement, I'm sure you see things that we don't see. So what comes to mind? What things this team can do better?
So the first thing, the 2 wins are great. Any time you have 2 games, you win both 2 wins is great. But we also can't forget that we have 24 to go in the regular season. So those 2 games are behind us, and all we're focused on is the game ahead of us. The main thing that stands up that is very obvious for us is the goals against. I mean, the last season in the first 2 games we got scored on, I can't even remember, 5 goals. Yeah, it was 4 against Portland and 1 against San Diego away. So that's already an improvement. But one thing that I'm very happy with, that we've spent a little bit of time in the preseason working on, is ability to move the block and control the game when we're in defense, which is not easy to do. The team has to be very synchronized. They have to read the triggers collectively as a unit, and they have to adjust their positioning and angles based on the first defender. And I think that we're doing very good. We're very good at that right now. We did that 18 times against Washington, and we were very successful So even though it seemed like in the last game Washington had a little bit more possession, it was not possession that was dangerous or we were worried about, and partially was because of our setup and ability to move the block and control that pace of the game.